What is up, RZ Jones 18 fans? I did not expect to do anything with this channel today at all. We just got done doing summer hauls for toys, and I was like, you know what, we're done. I forgot this week was July Comic Con. I'm talking very fast because I'm very excited. Ladies and gentlemen, boys of the jury, girls of the jury, everybody of the jury, as you can see, Marvel Spider-Man 2 got a new story trailer today. We are talking about all things Sandiego Comic Con 2023 and the amazing story trailer we just got. So many questions, so many observations. This is just nuts. We also got confirmation of the PS5 bundle with the new DualSense controller, but there are some caveats to that if you want to do some money saving. On top of that, I'll also give you guys updates on whether or not the collector's edition is still on sale for pre-order, what you get with every version, and all that fun stuff. Today is just Spider-Man, 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 Spider-Man. So back yesterday, is it yesterday? Yes, yesterday we got this image right here of Venom from Entertainment Weekly, and it was our first look at Venom properly in the game. And everybody was assuming at that point that we were going to be getting a Venom, a Spider-Man trailer today at the Comic Con, Comic Con H, the Comic Con panel at Hall H for the game. Obviously, it was there. Brian Intihar was there. You know, Insomniac was there. All this great stuff. Every time I go to record, I get sniffly. It's just a thing. Happens over on Weekend Movie Brothers as well. So here's the image we got of Venom, and he looks fantastic. Venom looks, but this image does not do this justice. Right now, we are going to go. I'm gonna bring this down for us here for just a second while we're still going here. Let me scoot on over here real quick to here. And we are going to watch the trailer here, right here. So go ahead and hit play on that guy. Come back here to you guys, and we're gonna watch this trailer. Here we go.
A lot's happened in the last 10 years. It's a miracle I'm
That
even sitting
meme.
here now. I got a second chance. And I'm gonna take advantage of that. But I need you with me, Pete.
Pete looks so different
You're gonna heal the world.
in a good way. Like, I like this update to the render. Oh my, they look so good together.
Hey guys, this is my best friend Harry.
Hey, good to meet you.
Good job, huh? Still gonna have time for tutoring?
We'll figure it out. I didn't know there were bears in these woods.
So cool.
Hey MJ, I have another name.
First real proper shot of Web Wings again.
You're on some kind of hunt. You know, if you need me, I'm
There's
just
them getting the symbiote.
Lee, you don't know what you took from me.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
What the hell's going on with Pete?
He's not himself. Go help him.
This was our
I
dream.
have no words. This looks so good.
I'm not going to lose him.
We're going to heal the world.
Look at that, man. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Just fantastic. Honestly, it's fantastic. Now, we are obviously going to go through this trailer again and look through it, but I want to kind of take you guys through some of the more in high-res images. So here's a really good picture here of Peter in the symbiote suit fighting, I guess, what assumes to be looking like a Kraven's henchman, a henchwoman maybe, probably a henchwoman. And again, this shot here looks incredible. It's a great image of them. And then here, this is interesting. So here's Miles, and what I'm assuming is Kraven's house in New York City. And so, very interesting. I think, again, Miles' new suit looks fantastic. It looks really good. Genki stepped up his game and really created a new proper suit for good Miles here. So here's a little sweep here of what Brian said during the panel here today, and this is him talking about the new abilities within Marvel Spider-Man 2. We've always thought of our spider heroes as acrobatic improvisers, and in Marvel Spider-Man 2, we wanted to equip them with new ways to do so during combat, said Intihar. This includes Pete's spider arms and symbiotic powers, while Miles now brings 2 forms of bioelectric venom to every fight. And when you start combining these abilities with all new spider gadgets like Web Grabber, it can lead to some exciting combos. That's pretty cool. Now we're talking more actively about those legs. We haven't really seen them since the reveal trailer. Here is from the senior game director, the web wings. Here's some interesting things about the web wings. We're really excited for people to try out the web wings, says Smith. For us, it was a cool opportunity to bring something people have seen in the comics and movies and integrate them into the game. Swinging is the core of our Spider-Man traversal, so we designed our web wings to work with our swinging and complement it. That way we can weave back and forth between the two to build up speed and height. When you use the web wings with our wind tunnels, though, that is one of the ways we go across the city super fast and really push the speed of traversal, which was one of our goals. Thanks to the power and speed of the PS5, web wings and add another layer to traversal system and change how you look at getting around the different parts of the city. So again, the PS5 adds a lot more to this. So they also brought this out to the crowd. This is the Spider-Man 2 Collection Edition. It comes with a, for no reason, steelbook display case with no disc. The full digital PS5 game for the digital deluxe edition. You get the early bird unlock suits for Peter and Miles. You get the Web Grabber gadget early, plus 3 bonus points. Plus, you also get all the digital content, which is 10 unique suits, additional photo mode items, and 2 skill points. So that's 5 skill points altogether going off in the beginning. You also get this beautiful 19-inch collector's edition statue of Spider-Man fighting Venom. Looks gorgeous. It's $229.99 USD. You can still pre-order it through PlayStation Direct. Here is again that gorgeous shot of Venom from the trailer. Just looks great. Just looks fantastic. And then we're gonna go ahead and play this, because this is pretty darn cool.
Miles! I need your help! What is this stuff? Wait, Pete! I got an idea!
Here we go.
Nice! One more time! On 3! 1, 2, 3!
Look at that. So if you see here at the very end of the trailer, they tell you, I'm going back here just a little bit, September 1st, 2023. So you get this, to be able to get the system a month early. You'll be able to get it in September, and then all that fun stuff, and then the game comes out in October, obviously. So to give you guys a little bit more context here, going down, this is a actual just res shot. Oh, I guess not. Thought there was a res shot here of the actual system, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, so Marvel Spider-Man PlayStation hardware, the PS5 console, limited edition bundle is. We still don't know a price for this yet. We probably won't know for a little bit. And you'll throw to know that if you already own it, this is cool. If you already own a PlayStation 5, you do not have to get the limited edition console. You can purchase the limited edition items separately as individual products if you want. For those of you that have a PS5 console with a disc drive, you can purchase the PlayStation 5 console covers for Spider-Man 2. Same thing for digital. But if you can also buy the controller as well separately. Will release on September 1st. Pre-orders begin July 28th. That is next week. For all that spider goodness. Now, it is really cool that if you want to go ahead and just get console covers, if you don't have a PlayStation 5, This is a great way to get your PS5. You get the console covers, you get the console, you get the controller, you get the game. All that's awesome. If you already have a PlayStation 5, this instantly helps you save because it's going to be $64.99, I believe, probably for the console covers, and $80 for the controller. So that's about $110 right there compared to spending another $500 on a console. That's awesome. That's how I'm doing it. Plus, I believe if you get the full PS5 bundle, you get the game voucher. So if you just get the covers and the controller, you do not get the game. You have to get the full bundle in order to get the game. I am probably, if I can still wing it, I'm probably going to end up just getting the collector's edition. I'll be like, how I get my game. I am definitely getting the console covers and the controller. I am not missing that. Let me come back to me real quick here, so we can now actually just chill with me here for a second here. Here we go. Hey everybody. I really want the controller. I still have just if I don't drop it, I still have a box standard DualSense controller. I've had this now since February. I love this thing. I love this controller so much. But I really, really, really want that DualSense. I've been talking about this since it was incepted. Like I've been saying, I think a DualSense PlayStation 5 Spider-Man 2 controller would be fantastic. And I was not wrong. I was right. Excuse me. I was right. It does look good because it's Spider-Man and it looks fantastic. Yes. So, yeah. That's everything. That's everything that got announced today through Sandiego Comic Con. We got the amazing story trailer. We got the console. We got the console covers. We got the controller. We got, more confirmation. We actually got to see the statue in person. If you were there at San Diego Comic Con, unfortunately, I couldn't go. Go figure. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty darn cool, if you ask me. And so, yeah, that's Spider Bite number 1. Spider Bite number 2 probably won't come until September. Just letting you guys know right now, unless we get more information throughout the rest of the summer, leading into September. It's really cool that September 1st is when all the exclusive stuff comes out for the game before the game comes out. It's kind of in a way of remembering, because I believe it was September 18th of 2018 was when Spider-Man came out for the PS4. And now in September, we're getting this stuff to lead up to Spider-Man 2. And I think that's pretty cool. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to go back to the top of this page. If you want to read more on this and kind of read by yourself, this is the PlayStation blog that just went up today. We're going to go through this trailer one more time with no audio. We're going to go through this one more time. So we're going to turn on closed captioning here for me. A lot's happened. So we're already starting off so interestingly, honestly. So it's right there. It's a lot's happened in the last 10 years. What does that mean? What does that mean for this game? Has it been 10 years? Okay, so before we get into what I think, let's read what they have to say. So this trailer sets up the story in the game while also giving our first full look at Monsters, Venom, and Marvel's Spider-Man 2 in Marvel's New York. Here's Spider-Man 2 senior narrative director John Paquette on the offer of a deeper look. Okay, at the beginning of our story, our Spider-Man are at the top of their game. Both Peter Parker and Miles Morales are struggling with their personal lives. Miles trying to find a way to write his college entrance essay, but he keeps procrastinating and focusing on spider work instead. Meanwhile, Peter's underwater on payments for Aunt May's house, but he can't sell. It means too much to him. And just like Miles, Peter tries and fails to balance with so many responsibilities. MJ wants to help Pete with the mortgage, but her job is on the line now that J. Jonah Jameson's back at the Bugle and looking to clean house. Our heroes arrive at a confluence of crossroads with uncertain futures and some tough decisions ahead. So when Kraven the Hunter arrives in the city, it sets off a mystery of why they are there and who and what they are hunting, But as Spider-Man and MJ deeper into Kraven's motivations, the symbiote begins to threaten Marvel New York and everyone and everything they hold dear. So apparently, I'm reading through here by myself. Okay. Was there anything else here? No. Okay, so again, if we continue to go through the trailer here, we get our first look at Harry, which is interesting. Harry looks good. Harry looks good. This is our first real look at Harry at all, so we have really nothing to go on. So that's Harry, and there's our first look at Peter. Peter looks older. He looks a lot older from Miles Morales from the last game. So he looks older, which is interesting. Remember that line. Marvel logo. And then there are boys. There's our boys, Pete and Miles, swinging together. And New York has never looked better. Look at New York, man. New York has never looked better. So here's our first full look at the cast. I think majority of our cast for this game. We have Harry, MJ, Pete, Miles, and Genki. MJ looks so much better. You can clearly tell they worked on MJ's render a lot because she looks so much better. I like Miles's new hair. It looks like the same model with the hair on top. I don't know. It looks good though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It looks good. Pete again looks very old, and I like that. He looks like his age is finally getting to him. That's from the demo. Here's our look at one of our first real big enemies with Kraven's group with the bear thing, and then the joke of like, I didn't know there were bears in these woods. Again, there's a really good look at Pete's new suit, and there's them using the web wings in New York. Again, gorgeous. And there's our best look at MJ. And MJ, why'd you have your hair up in a hair tie all the time in Spider-Man and Miles Morales? You look so good with the hair down. Wow, she looks great. There's a great shot of Kraven again from the Kraven trailer back from Summer Game Fest. More stuff from the demo. Why is Peter doing waiting stuff? We don't know. People are speculating. I do agree. I think this is a young Norman finding the symbiote. I think we get a flashback scene probably at the beginning of the game. There's our duo here in the suits without the masks. And again, they look good. So let me back up the frame here just a smidge. Play it here. There we go. Man, it's so hard to get you, Martin. There, yeah, darn it, I had it. But you get what I'm saying here, right? Like, here's Lee. Here's Martin Lee from Spider-Man. We have not seen him since 2018. Clearly, he has let things go. He's not dealing with it. He's moved on. And here he is. Here's Martin. And I'm so curious to see what they're going to do with this because clearly there is an antagonistic thing. Okay, so here's the other one. Here's the other big thing. Back it up here just a little bit more. I said back it up. Okay, so if you guys don't know what that is, this is a spoiler for Spider-Man. God, forever ago now. At the end of that game, Captain Watanabe leaves the Force after everything that goes down with Hammerhead. She leaves, and in the comics, when that happens, she becomes an anti-hero named Wraith. Now, when you look at this looks like Wraith. I think this is Watanabe as Wraith, which we knew she was going to be in the game. This thing's tackling so much. So who is that? Who's that? That's Pete. I think that might be Miles' mom. Maybe. That might be Miles' mom right there talking to Peter. This shot's cool. So here's Peter coming in. MJ's terrified. So I originally thought that this shot was of him going. I originally thought this shot of Miles was him going into a cathedral. For Spider-Man fans, you know what a cathedral means for this story. But no, this is Kraven's house. So that's interesting. There's the lizard. There's a great full look at the lizard. Not full, but a great better look at the lizard. Him using a sonic wave attack against Spider-Man and that hurting the symbiote. Key thing. There's a great full look at Kraven with some people behind him. And then some shots from the game demo. So is it just me? I don't think it's just me here. Does that not look like Dane DeHaan a little bit from like Amazing Spider-Man 2? I get Dane DeHaan vibes right here. That looks very Dane DeHaan-ish. Also, this shot of the symbiote looks nuts. Like with the vein coming around the mask and everything. That looks so cool. So what I think everybody originally thought is as the game went on, it would adapt to Peter and maybe change a little bit. It looks like it did a little bit. I see a little bit white here on the hand, but it looks pretty much the same like it did from the demo. So I don't think it's going to adapt. But that's crazy. That's a party, clearly. So he must lose control. Here's Miles using another bioelectric mutant power, which is bioelectric venom power, which is cool. And then here, so is his arm broken? I couldn't tell. His arm is not broken, but his hair looks different. And there's the symbiote. So clearly he got out. But I don't understand. Why would the symbiote be at least we're assuming the symbiote's at Connor's house. Assuming it's at Connor's house. And then we're going to heal the world from the beginning of the trailer to the end of the trailer. And then we get this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. There he is, ladies. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. There is our Venom for Spider-Man 2. And yeah, it looks incredible. Just incredible. But that, guys, is Spider-Bite number 1. We went through the trailer. We watched it together. We talked about the trailer. Everything that happened at Comic-Con. July 28th is when pre-orders go live for the exclusive limited edition console bundle, for the covers, and for the controller. Everything will be released on September 1st. If you pre-order the game, it comes out October 20th. And yeah, that's it, everybody. I will leave a link to the direct.playstation for the collection edition. And as soon as the stuff goes live for the other stuff, I'll come back and put the links in as well. But that's it, everybody. Thank you guys very much for watching Spider-Bite number 1. We'll see you in September when everything gets released. Have a good time and swing around New York. Bye, y'all. Da 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 da.